Ladies and gentlemen, what have I been saying for the past 3 years? There are people on social media. I do not have a Twitter account. I do not have a Facebook account. So I don't have any, I don't live in a cyber reality. What you see is what you get on YouTube. Okay? This is me. What you see is what you get. I'm speaking directly to you. I don't need to pander to anybody. There are people who don't like me. There are people who like me. I don't care. I'm just myself. If my voice resonates, great. Everything that took place in Iowa and still taking place has vindicated every single article that I've written in the Huffington Post, the Hill, Salon, the Federalist, the Daily Caller. Every day for the past 3 years, actually every day since late 2015, early 2016, I said the Democratic Party, well, I learned my lesson in 2016, okay? They cheated Bernie Sanders. I learned my lesson. Other people said, oh my God, what's going on in Iowa? I can't believe this. They're really serious about, how dysfunctional they are. They're really serious about how dysfunctional they are. They're really cheating Bernie Sanders. Oh my God, they're really cheating him. They're really going to cheat him. They're actually going to cheat him with Trump. Trump won the Democratic primary. Trump won the Iowa Democratic Caucus. He won. Well, Hillary Clinton won also. And I explained that on NHA Goodman's other channel. Hillary Clinton will be the nominee. Is Biden viable after Iowa? No. Nobody wants Biden, okay? And it wasn't just because Iowa is more liberal than South Carolina or whatever. Nobody wants Biden. That's a charade and a farce. I was right about that from day one. I wrote in the Huffington Post, Clinton 2020 is a reality. Get ready for 8 years of Trump. In 2017, I will be not only right, NPR quoted me, and 538, I stated that Clinton would lose the election in 2015. 538 said that Trump wouldn't be GOP nominee. I was right. The NPR article is below in the pinned comment and the description section. I said that all they would do is cheat. Now you have Pete Buttigieg winning. I presume he declared victory. So we had a great live stream last night. He declared victory. Now you have absolute unmitigated chaos and mayhem. This is even better than I ever could have predicted. And when I say better, I feel bad for Bernie Sanders voters. And I can only say one thing. If you want to change the Democratic Party, you refuse to vote for Clinton in 2020, or in your minds, if you think Biden is still going to be a nominee, or Bernie is not going to be a nominee. They're going to cheat Bernie like they did in 2016. So I've been saying that forever. I was right about that. Okay, but let's just say, do not vote for the Democratic nominee or vote for President Trump. If you do anything other than those, if you vote for the Democratic nominee, you are sanctioning exactly what took place in Iowa. Okay? Now, people who receive $20 million in venture capital funding cannot tell you that, because otherwise they would never have received the money. You cannot get venture capital funding if you are even thinking of not voting Democrat. It is that, or if you're even thinking of advocating not voting Democrat. It doesn't work that way. Okay? You cannot. The only message, the only solution is to remove your vote from the equation. If you do not remove your vote from the equation, then they will cheat. Like they've cheated in 2016, they're going to continue to cheat. But anyway, President Trump, you look, Trump approval at personal best 49%, Gallup News. This is Gallup. Okay, so you have February 4th, Iowa in complete disarray, chaos, mayhem. It's a debacle of epic proportions. And Trump job approval at personal best, 49%. Approval among Republicans hits 94%. I'm going to say that again. Approval among Republicans hits 94%. You're talking about the most unified Republican Party in 20 years? And 20 years ago, it was unified around Bush. The country was, because, I can't say it on YouTube. I have to abide by YouTube policies. But the most horrific tragedy in American history. Trump job approval at personal best 49%, 94% of the Republican Party is supporting Trump. Approval is 94%. 94%. The miserable imbeciles on the left couldn't even have their first contest in the primary without absolute mayhem and chaos. And I said that they would just completely crumble. Clinton is going to be the nominee. You ever wonder why all of this took place? You ever wonder why they're in complete and utter chaos? Complete and utter chaos. It's because they stand for nothing. They impeached President Trump without any without any crime, without accusing him of any crime. Number one, without accusing him of any crime. They impeached President Trump without including anything to do with the Mueller probe. Nothing. The Mueller probe had nothing. They had nothing. They couldn't even. They spent 3 years. They spent 3 years spreading gossip and lies and deceit and conjecture and hyperbole and propaganda. Just the most overt deception. And then the corporate media turns on them. And then the corporate media. Well, you live by the corporate media, then your demise will be due to that. Okay? The same thing that they tried to do. Look, Bernie Sanders was a part of it. Bernie Sanders got cheated yet again. And while he was like issued a statement, well, our internal polling with our volunteers said we were up. It's like the Democratic Party doesn't care about that. Pete Buttigieg is an establishment figure, maybe to the left of, I don't know, Amy Klobuchar. The whole thing's nonsense anyway. But I was saying, I'm like, look, Biden or Buttigieg. Buttigieg won. Biden, number one, is, I was always saying, from day one, from Clinton 2020 is a reality, get ready for 8 years of Trump, my Huffington Post article below, in 2017. Biden's not viable. You know how, like, the entire left, all, like, media, I mean, Biden is not viable. We that cemented it last night. Bernie Sanders was cheated, so he's not going to win. If he can't win Iowa, he's not going to win southern states, and that's it. I knew that he wasn't going to win southern states anyway. He's going to be cheated anyway. But you can't even win Iowa. He should have invested in that app. He should have invested in the same app that helped that Buttigieg did. Everything that you've seen, everything that you've heard, everything that you've read about the Democratic primary is a complete and utter charade and farce. I have stated this from day one. And now people are just coming around. Just like they're coming around. They came around to when I was light years ahead about Clinton. Now, it's like you can't win. I was saying Clinton couldn't win in 2016. Now they're saying don't even mention Clinton running. Well, it's like my message was, they didn't like my message then. They don't like my message now. My message was right then, and it's correct now. I accurately predicted the 2016 election. I'm going to accurately predict the 2020 election. And it's not about predicting. It's, this isn't like, I don't have a crystal ball. The writing is on the wall. The writing's on the wall. You cannot have a political system, machine, that runs on contempt and gossip and hearsay and, just lies. They say that Trump lied 15,000 times. President Obama drank Flint water while it was poisonous. Clinton used servers with top secret intelligence on them, completely illegal. There's nothing legal about that. And we've never had President Obama or anyone else say that she was given the authority to do so? How did the intelligence community not know that she was transferring top secret intelligence onto servers running on Microsoft Exchange software? You can't do that. And Comey's like, well, FBI officials would be reprimanded. No, they wouldn't. There's a different type of justice for you and me and Clinton. Okay? And then they say, well, Trump is corrupt. Well, why didn't you include anything to do with the Mueller probe and the articles of impeachment? Nothing. Then they say, well, he tried to interfere in the election. He tried to interfere in the election by investigating Biden. Biden is not relevant anymore. Did you see the Iowa results before they erased them? Okay. I saw the results before they erased them. Biden was nowhere near the top. It was Bernie. Bernie Sanders should have won. He was cheated because Bernie and the people who took over that movement, which is now a giant bowel movement, don't know how to fight. You have to say Bernie or bust. Okay, here's a little secret that you should have done in 2016. You should go say Bernie or bust. If you cheat, and you should have done this last year. Then you have the biggest voices on, I don't have a Twitter account, but you have social media. I can see we were so shocked that, the cheating would be, we were so naive. Yeah, what did you think was going to happen? Did you think that why? What incentive do Democrats have not to cheat Bernie Sanders? All he's going to do is say, vote for Clinton again. We tried hard. Oh, by the way, thanks for the money. If you cheat Trump, you are going to, the retribution will be biblical. If you if you go after Trump, now you have William Barr, John Durham. If you go after Trump, he's going to go after you. In life, if someone goes after you, you go after them, or within reason. You defend yourself. That's the difference between a Second Amendment person like myself or like you if you're watching and a person who wants gun control. Person who wants gun control says, you just call the police. And it's the Second Amendment's like, no, I'm going to protect myself and then call the police. The police even, I had a death threat once and the policeman literally was like, yeah, you probably should protect yourself. He's like, wink, wink, nudge, nudge. You need to, you know what to do. I was like, okay. You have to defend yourself. If you don't defend yourself, your future and your fate is at the whims of your tormentors or people who torment you. If you have tormentors, you need to fend them off. Fend off the tormentors, Bernie. Oh, tormentors, come back. Oh, thank you, ma'am. May I have another? Oh, I love you so much. We're going to fight the 1% Steyer Bloomberg. Let me get on the stage. You got cheated again. I told you would. I told you would for 3 years. Oh, that H.A. Goodman character. He's so weird. No, you're the weird one. Because you're all going to vote for Clinton anyway. Like I said. Madam Secretary Philippe Reines, please, just start the campaign so Bernie can end the charade. The Biden, everybody, Klobuchar, Mayor Pete, all of them. Clinton's going to be nominee. I've stated this every day for like 20 years. She's going to be nominee. I don't care how it happens. When she becomes nominee, it'll be the biggest political call of all time. Not to pat myself on the back. Oh, you talk too much about yourself. Because the whole thing is a charade. And the entire, from MSNBC, CNN, Democratic Party, Hollywood, everybody on the left, I'm a Trump supporter. I'm voting for President Trump, so I don't really care what happens, the dysfunctional nonsense. But Clinton is going to be nominee. I'm the only one who has stated this. And I'm telling you, last night was confirmation. I don't know, did Buttigieg officially win? Because I think if he's declaring victory, the DNC is like, yeah, you won. Give me your thoughts below. This is hilarious. Trump, 49% approval rating. Trump has won. And they spent 3 years, oh, he's a threat. No, they're a threat to themselves. They can't even win. They can't even have this is the most embarrassing, hilarious thing. Give me your thoughts. Check out H.A. Goodman's other channel right now. If you watch H.A. Goodman's other channel, I've been saying they're going to cheat Bernie from, the past 5 days. Give me your thoughts. Thank you.